Alrighty, here we are. Here we go. Hi, everyone. Or hi, anyone. Nobody here yet. That's all right. Echo, echo, echo. Oh, turn this off. Shh. See, still can't get that right. Alrighty.
Where is he?
Here's our prompts. I did have some people coming, but they probably all slept in, so.
That's all right.
That's all. Oh, look, speak of the devil, and she appears. Hi, Beth.
Oh, hi, Bev. I think I failed to tell you that you won 1 week of the prompts, and that's like when we had to get out of the house. So I owe you a happy mail, Bev. If you can send me your address, that would be great. Now,
hi, Jacqueline. How you doing?
I was waiting for. So sorry, I was waiting for Di to say your name.
You need a cheat sheet.
Yeah, I do, don't I? How are you going?
Well, I'm going to make a journal tonight, a whole journal, but not like any of the journal you've seen before. Oh, well, you probably have, but it's going to be different. And it's in my head, and I've never made it before either.
I need a piece of your leather. Di?
Oh, this is just pleather. It's not even real leather, but it'll do.
More than what I have, so anyway, I've done a bit of prep already, so I'm just going to get in, and I'm just working in my art journal tonight.
Our prompts, for those who forgot, didn't know them or anything, were leather, flip out, wire, music, and aqua.
Oh, music! I've got.
So I'm going to make a journal, and I'm going to make a round journal. I'm going to make a cog-shaped journal, little notebook type. So I have no idea how this is going to work. I just know I'm going to make it. Try to make it. I haven't thought this through completely. You're making Christmas charms. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to I can't get my Sizzix over here because it's just too big and I don't have that much space to wind it through. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in a couple of, I won't put them all at once, maybe do 1 or 2 at a time, but I'm going to put the die on top of the pages, but I'm going to leave this gap.
Hey, Selena, how are you feeling?
So that when it cuts, it'll cut the edges out, but it'll leave I've got my pieces of paper folded in half. So this is a A4 cut in half and then folded in half. And then I will put the cog die on top of it with that gap. So it will leave that fold intact. It won't cut it off. That's the plan.
That's the plan if it works, hey?
That's the plan. I will be back in a few minutes, so carry on.
How's everyone been? It's been a little while.
Has been a while.
Oh, what am I doing? I struggle with aqua. I mean, aqua. I don't know. Is this aqua? Would you say this is aqua or is it lighter? That's my aqua anyway.
Look, aqua is a bone of contention with a lot of artists. There's bugger all difference in mixing aqua, turquoise, and teal. It's just the shades.
Okay. Well, I've sort of got aqua, turquoise and teal, so we'll just run with it, hey?
Yep. All right, let's see if this works. Fingers crossed.
Funny, isn't it? You sort of have everyone's perception of colour, I think, is a bit different as well.
It's just one of those colours that basically has the same makeup. It's just a matter of the ratios, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I was having Jim said, I like your jumper. Is it orange? I said, no. He says, I think it's red. I said, no, it's burnt orange. So yeah, everyone's perception's a little bit different of
Yes.
what colours are.
All right, so that worked. Okay. I'll just continue cutting out. What are you going to paint, Sue?
I'm just working in one of my art journals, and I've so I'm just going to do the background with the different colours of my version of aqua. And well, I've sort of had a little bit of a think about it, and I've started some flowers just before we came on, just so that things were a little bit dry. And I'm going to do a flip out on my page. The only thing is I don't really have any leather, so I might have a play with some brown paper or something to try and make a leather look. So we'll just see what happens, I guess. Oh, didn't want to do that. Obviously picked up another colour there. So that's what I'm doing. Probably should have changed my water before I came on, because it's like brown and it's got silt in it from all the watercolour.
It's called grunge.
No, is it? Well, watercolour month, is it? I love watercolours. I don't know, I've just got a real love for them at the moment. I'm not great at it, but I enjoy playing with them. I've got no intention of learning how to do landscapes or anything like that. I just love the medium, really.
Well, I can't use this because it's not big enough. Darn it. My pleather is not big enough. I need to be able to fold it in half. Or do I? Where's the other pleather? Oh.
I'm very messy when I watercolour too. I always mix my palettes colours together. I get all sorts of weird and wonderful things happening.
Let's see if we've got bigger sheets of leather.
Wow, so it's World Watercolour Month. It was World Chocolate Day the other day.
I know, it was my favourite day of the year and I didn't have any chocolate. Can you believe it?
Oh, didn't you? I'm Jim and I are both trying to eat healthy at the moment. I've been doing really well. I even went out today, and I love gluten-free donuts because I'm a celiac and I have celiac. I don't know. Am I a celiac? I have celiac disease. I don't know. Whatever it is. And I can never go past these gluten-free donuts, but I did. I just walked straight past. I'm like, who am I? Don't even know who I am.
All right, found a piece that will work. Hopefully.
I love that deep color. That's nice. Oh, we have actually we've got one gluten-free donut company, Selena, up here that does just the cinnamon donuts, and then another one that I've just found a couple of months ago that have been, apparently I thought they were just by go around by van, but they've got a storefront now, and they're all sugar coated donuts, but they all have different flavors. Oh my goodness. Yum. But yes,
well, I had a gluten-free donut at the market a couple of months back, and it was bloody awful.
Oh, was it? Well, I don't know.
I love donuts. It was
You've got to have.
It was horrible.
No, well, they've not got the right recipe, because these guys, they're just light and fluffy and they're beautiful. Yeah.
I'll stick to the fat ones. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Not that gluten-free is any lower in fat most of the time.
No, but what was I going to say? The gluten-free ones, you'd really have to have fresh, because they're not, or heat them up if you have any leftovers. We never have any leftovers, really.
Yeah, these ones were baked fresh in their van, but like fried or whatever they do with them, fried. But they were not. Even my husband, who would eat anything, didn't like them. So.
Oh, really?
Very disappointing.
Yeah, I bet. Well, I've got to put mine aside to dry now, so I might cut out some of these flowers that I prepared earlier. I'm going to find some scissors in this mess. Where are you, scissors?
Right, so I've cut the leather and the pages. Now I've just got to sew them together, and I'm finished. See you, bye. Oh. Okay. Let's do... Oh, thanks, honey.
It's going to do the rubbish.
All right, thank you.
I'm going to do a couple more flowers first and then let them dry. So...
Needle big enough.
Oh, dear. I've got no room to put anything. So this is going to become my leather.
So the interpretation of these, we're just having a discussion before of the prompts. We don't want you to stress out about the prompts. Like, this is meant to be fun, just to see what everyone's interpretations are. They're all open to interpretation. You don't have leather, you're going to make a grungy piece of crinkled up cardboard paper look like leather. You know, this is not meant to be stressful in any way, shape or form. If you have nothing that's on the list, make something up, like come up with something. It's just to get you out of your normal thinking when you have prompt play. So I've got both leather and pleather in my thing, but I was going to use the pleather, but it wasn't big enough, so found a scrap of leather to work. Don't let it freak you out. Don't stress about it not being exactly what the prompt says. Just have fun with it. Play.
Yeah, we don't take it seriously. We don't take it that seriously. So it's all about being creative and just having fun with it, really.
I mean, you should have heard Sue freaking out when I told her what the prompts were.
Don't tell them what I said.
That was funny. That was really funny. Okay, so talking about funny and prompts. Some of you will know Mama Juju Crafting on the Back 40. Some may not.
Yep.
She's a Southern girl, and she has a prompt play with Bonnie, I think, or Scrapbook Sage, or one of them. Anyway, Dawn, I think. And one of their prompt lists was going south, string it up, or tie it with string, lift, and there was it was strange prompts. Well, this is what I did, and I tell you what, it cracked everyone up. And are you ready for this? Going south, string it up. Oh, I can't remember what all the prompts were now. Can't remember. Anyway, this is what I made. I'll put it on high. Hang on. Let me put it on me for a second. This is what I made. So there's this lady with her boobs going south and some string, and this lifts them up. Have fun with your prompts.
Oh, cool. That's me. I don't wear a bra. Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. Love it. That's funny.
I thought so. They thought so. That's what I mean. Have fun with the prompts. Don't take it all so seriously.
Yeah.
And we are going to have a bit of a change up of the prompts next week. The week after, I'll draw the prompts for next week, and then after that we're going to have a different set of prompts with a little bit more fun, I would say, like that one. Hi, Dawn.
How did your cards go, Di? Did you get your 100 done or whatever?
Not in the time frame, but I'm past the 100 now, so
good.
Which is good.
That's good. When's your market?
August.
Okay.
It's a handmade market, so let's poke some holes. Precisely measured, like I always do.
Hi, Dawn. How are you?
All righty. Now, do I want them on the outside? So I want in, out, in. Okay, out through the top. In through the bottom.
That's good, Dawn. Good to hear.
String them both on and go back through the center. Way too much string here.
What you got there, mate? Got a sock.
Beanie Boy!
Who's that? Who is that?
Beanie Boy!
He's looking for you. Where is she? Hey?
Who is that?
He's so cute at the moment. He's fluffy. He's overdue for a groom.
Molly is the same. She's like that. Everyone that's come, geez, Molly's got fat. Oh, she's just
hair.
had a good. It's all hair.
Yeah.
It's lovely to have you here, Dawn. Lovely. Okay. Don't not.
Okay. I need to do some of these, I think. What did I do with that? I'll go with this one.
stretched it a bit, I think.
What? You talking to Di now, are you?
Benny boy.
Who's that?
Oh,
did you hear him? Did you hear him whimper?
yeah.
You talking? Are you talking? You are. You go and ask Daddy to play. I'm busy. No, I'm busy, mate.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. There you go. Go and get it. I never get any work done around here. He always wants to play, or he gets up on my desk, and then that means that I have to cuddle him, you know, like you can't not cuddle him. So you just got to stop work.
Alrighty. That'll do. That'll do.
Yeah, he's a bit of a chatterbox, Selena. He's almost human, actually. I really do think he's someone that we know that's come back to life. He's he tells us what he wants, you know, to go outside and toilet and WALK. I won't say the word because he'll think we are going for one.
All right, not perfect, but hey, it's all right. I'm going to ink the edges of these so they disappear a bit. So I think I might do black.
Same here, Bev. I've lost all track of days. I don't know, like the days are just flying by. It's ridiculous.
So Beth has been posting her prompts like probably before we even shut the camera down. She's so fast. She's so fast.
Yeah. Actually, don't even know what week we are, to be honest.
I have no idea.
I haven't got an album. I'll do up. I should have done an album today.
I was so good at keeping track when we first started.
I'll make up a week and then I'll do an album tonight or in the morning. Oh, you get it done beforehand. There you go. Secret's out, hey?
I'll see. Sneaky little ninja.
Okay. Sorry, excuse me for a minute. I've just got to reply to this.
Grabbing a coffee. Everyone's settling in. So how about me making a journal, a little notebook journal, instead of making the card like I have been?
Switching it up a bit, hey?
No, I've been stuck on making cards. I'm really enjoying it, actually.
I've got a bit of a penchant for making cards too. I've got to make a couple for Saturday. We're going to Brisbane, celebrating. It's June and July are a big month for our family, so for birthdays. So we're going down to Josh and Erica's for Mum's birthday was on the 8th of June. Erica's was on the 9th. My nephew's is on the 11th. Mine's on the 12th, and my youngest son's is on the 13th. So we're going and we're just doing one big celebration. So that'll be
So-
nice.
Cool. I've got a new kit coming out tomorrow, and it's called Sugar and Spice, and it's all little girls, and this is some of them. One. So there's some sitting on suitcases. There's some little hot rod girls with spanners, and there's some really cool ones. So that's coming out tomorrow.
On your Ko-fi?
Yes. So they're cute. So keep an eye out for that one. There's going to be about 25 pages, probably a little more because I've got a lot of images in this one. I am going to print them 6 to a page to make cards with. That was what I had in mind when I made them, that they would be card toppers. But you can do whatever you want with them.
Very cute.
You don't have a clue what you're doing, Beth. My goodness, girl. So Beth goes live in the morning for us Aussies, tonight for her. We'll be there in the gallery supporting you.
Okay, that'll do for now. I just wanted to do those and get them aside so I can get them to dry.
It is stupid o'clock for me, but you get up at stupid o'clock for me, so I can get up at stupid o'clock for you. May fall asleep halfway through it with a phone on my face, but what time do you go live, Beth?
Oh, sorry, Selena, I have my head down and let me have a look. Where? Ooh, sounds painful. Goodness me, how many staples did you have?
6 p.m. is, that's 7 Central, isn't it? 7 p.m. Central. That's like 9 o'clock in the morning. It's all good. So 5 Central is, so 7 is 10, 6, 5, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. That's not stupid o'clock. That's good time.
If that's mid-morning.
It seems Molly has me up at 5:30 every morning for her snack and her constitutional. Then I go back to bed because it's too cold lately.
We had a beautiful day today. It was quite hot, actually.
It was hot today. What way am I going? Sorry for the boring inking, watching me ink, but bad luck. Got to do it. Has to be you. Sure, I've watched you guys do boring stuff before. Stu made us watch a whole 2 hours of fussy cutting once, so this is payback.
Whatever. fine. Like Di's going off at me for making her sit through watching me fussy cut.
It's obviously that Di must have a valid point because she wouldn't do that.
Oh, get lost. Thanks for my coffee.
Is that it?
Yes.
Oh, your mother would be so proud of you.
Goodbye.
Anyway,
Hi,
Goodbye.
Russell.
hello. See, they want to talk to me.
No, they don't really. They're just being polite.
Bugger off, Russell. I'm just kidding.
Bugger off, Russell. I was going to say something else, but yes, I'll be naughty. Oh, dear.
Hey, that's your last live. I don't like the people you're hanging around with.
It's my last live, he reckons. Doesn't like the people I hang out with.
They're all bad influences.
You wouldn't be the first parent that said that to my friends, I can assure you.
Dom, do you know the story of Russell? His name is James. But Di called him Russell. His nickname's Russell, Rustle, because every time I used to go live, you'd hear the rustling in the background of the chip packet or the biscuit packet or something like that.
Yes, that's his nickname, Russell. Oh,
So,
hello,
yeah,
there's Russell
Russell now.
having a bicky.
And I think he's a bit cranky actually because he hasn't had any for 2 weeks. He's been eating healthy.
So I think I remember a while back. Hey, excuse me, that's for another time slot, that story. So we've got about another 2 weeks of the Rustified live with Jen, and then it'll be back to just little old me. And that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of techniques, teaching techniques, and making different stuff than I've got a whole heap of stuff. I was cleaning out the container the other day. We had to get rid of a whole heap of stuff because we need to put the body of the hot rod in there while they work on the chassis. So I thought this stuff
Don't put a body in there.
Yeah, that's where we keep the bodies. But we're going to put the body off the hot rod in there. Anyway, the stuff that's been in that storage container has never been looked at in 3 years. So needless to say, I don't think we really need it. So a lot of things got sold and all that sort of stuff. But I found a box with my stained glass stuff in it. So I got copper tape out of there and some what do you call it? Not sulfuric acid. That would be wrong.
That works well with bodies, doesn't it?
That's well with bodies. Liver of sulfur. That's what I found that in there in my stained glass stuff. So I kept those out and put the stained glass stuff up for sale because I don't do that anymore. So I've got some bargains, but I also found these paper mache sort of tissue. A few years ago, we did a collaboration display at the Harvey Bay Gallery, and it was all about ocean life and coral, and that's when I did the big seahorse on the door that left that big glitter trail. I don't know if you remember that story.
Yeah.
But I also made, but didn't get to display them because I didn't get them finished, a whole heap of these dolphins. And the dolphins are a bamboo frame with like a tissue over the top of them. And I wanted to make them into lights. I want to stuff them with fairy lights and paint them and decorate them so that they're hanging outdoor lights. So that's going to do that on Wednesday night. That's going to be one of my Wednesday night things.
Sounds exciting.
Long story short, or short story long. Geez, that went
Wednesday lives. Wednesday
Okay.
daylight.
So that's a Thursday morning here, Wednesday night
Thursday.
for America.
Oh, okay. Thursday morning.
So there'll be a whole lot of really good, fun, different sorts of artwork, like art that I do that I don't usually put on the internet. So there'll be painting, there'll be paper mache, there'll be all sorts of stuff, all sorts of jewelry making.
I'd love
all
to.
sorts
I've
of things.
dabbled in making jewelry, but they all fall apart. I need to sit and have a proper play, and because I love beads.
I love beads. All right, where is my other big punch gone? Where's my punches gone?
I love the photos of your nice sunny cruise the other day, Di.
Oh,
Beautiful day
big
for cruising.
disappointment that was.
I bet.
Pissed down rain and thundered and lightninged, and
Mm.
the sunset was a big storm cloud full of rain coming at us. So much for the sunset cruise.
Yeah.
All right, so I need 2 of these. Will it punch it? Will it? Oh. Don't abuse your punches like this, okay? Especially the whale tail. But it does punch, it does cut them, and it actually will sharpen the punch.
Bad storms, Dawn. Whereabouts are you? I hate storms. They freak me out. Lightning more so than anything.
See, this all bunched up but didn't glue in the right spot. Now I'm going to have to cut it. Let's stop the bunching up. Let's put a hinge.
Maine, USA. Okay. Oh. Yeah. I don't like lightning at all. I used to live out west in Miles, and at harvesting time, we used to get some doozy storms. And I lived in a flat that had just the glass shutters, and they would just rattle like they were going to break. I'd been known several times to hide under my bed. Oh, horrible storms to get out there. Big sook I am. It's actually, as I get older, they affect me more so than what they used to, which is funny, isn't it?
I think our fears come to a reality as we get older. Like when I was younger, I surfed and I scuba dived, and I won't even swim in the ocean anymore.
Yeah, no, see, I don't like the ocean either. It scares me because I don't know what's in there with me.
But I didn't worry me before when I was.
No, it's funny, isn't it? But it's the same with art, though. When you look at kids and they just create and they don't even think about it and they have so much fun, and then we get influenced by other people, and then we second guess ourselves, and that fear of not doing it properly or whatever.
Yeah, that's going to.
Sucks getting older, doesn't it?
It does. certainly does. Well, that idea is not going to work because it comes over too far. So I need a smaller option. I can use those somewhere else. That in my rust pile.
Hi, Cheryl. How you going?
Hi, Cheryl. So this is the copper foil glue stuff
Get it
that I
out,
had.
Doc. Get it out.
Oh, I can't. This is copper sheet, like it's real metal. It's got a glue back on it that when you heat it up, it sticks to whatever you want. So I have embossed it in an embossing folder. And then I have inked it with patinas. So here's my aqua in there, okay? So if you're wondering when aqua's coming in, that's where it's coming in with this metal. And I want to wrap this metal around here as a hinge, but I don't need it to go any further than there. So, talking to myself here because I just need expert advice.
We do think too much as we get older. Yeah, I'm a bit the same, Dawn. I used to just lie on the grass or on the sand, you know, not even think about it. Whereas now it has to be on a blanket or a towel, or then I'm constantly looking to see what's crawling on it. And oh dear, we just could grow old and wiser, but still have that childish mentality would be well.
I think having grandkids helps with that.
Things. It does help you. You reckon?
Yeah. We get out and roll down the hill, and sometimes not on purpose.
Yeah, that's part of getting older too. But you've got to pretend you're meant to do it.
Ta-da! You've got to do the ta-da at the end so they think you meant it.
I love how we think we can still do cartwheels or, you know, ride a bike or that sort of thing. You got to do it, you can't.
All right, let's look at this. Let's try and do it in the center, shall we?
Funny, I was only talking to Mum the other day about childhood and childhood memories and, you know, when you become a teenager and you think, you know, you don't like your parents and how they never did anything with you or for you or anything. But looking at it now, I had the best childhood. You know, we did so much as a family. It was so lovely. Take me back.
Yeah, I'd like to go back to my late teens because my earlier ones weren't that crash hot.
Because what dye you cut out then?
Oh, my late teens were fun, but my earlier childhood was not so much.
Oh. Rhonda, have you moved? How are you going?
Hi, Rhonda.
You got all the moving out of the way?
Fabulous. All right. It's going to work. This is going to work. I need pliers.
I'm going to have to use my dryer because this is so wet. Where is it? Just excuse me for a minute while I reach over here and plug this noisy thing in. Everything's probably going to go flying.
All right, this is going to work. This is working. This is looking good.
That's good. I'm just going to turn this on for a minute. Sorry about the noise. You might.
Yep.
I don't know if I can mute myself.
Yeah, I
Probably
think you can.
but I've got to take my phone out of the thing.
Oh, it's all right. I'll mute you. Let's see how it goes.
If it's too loud, mute me. When I'm finished, I'll just give you a thumbs up.
No, it's all good. Can hardly hear it.
Yeah. I get that, Dawn. Not everyone had a good childhood.
Look, I had a reasonable childhood. Like, we went to a lot of places, but they were all centered around my brother. So my brother was an only child in our family, basically. I was along for the ride. Where do the younger people, eh? Wait, folder.
Hi, April. How are you? Yeah, it's a very uncertain childhood for you, Dawn, by the sounds of that. Okay, so
Mama Jojo! Hi, April. We're just talking about you. Were your ears burning? Were they? Were they burning? Okay, let's put this one down.
yeah, oh dear.
Assholes. April's just been in for open arse surgery. That just still cracks me up. How's your bum? The old colonoscopy. Good fun times.
Gotta love them, hey? That lovely stuff that you have.
But we now call it open arse surgery.
Open up. I thought that's what you said, and I'm like, oh, okay. No, you must have said open heart surgery.
No, open arse. Definitely open arse. Where's my washi tape? For goodness sake. How do these things just disappear?
Easily. If you saw my desk, you would understand. Yours is probably looks much the same.
Yep. I've got enough room for my chair to just move backwards to let me out. The stuff on my floor is ridiculous.
Mm.
Can't wait for this Rust collaboration to be finished. I'm loving it, but oh my God, the stuff that I've got out for it.
Just everywhere, hey?
Yep. Hi, Candy. Cindy. Hi, Cindy. You stole my washi tape. Jeez Louise. All right. I'm just going to die cut this, see what it looks like.
Hi, Cindy. I don't know. You haven't met you before. Welcome. Where are you situated?
She's another US citizen.
A US citizen, huh? Feeling you, Rhonda. We've still got mess everywhere. We've still got walls missing. We've got no kitchen, no laundry. My craft stuff's just everywhere. I can't find everything that I want. It's terrible, isn't it? When do you get yours out? When do you get yours out of storage?
Alrighty. That works.
I don't know whether what I'm doing here is going to work, but
Alright, this is working. I'm liking it. Need to
I like it.
I like it a lot. How's your mum doing, Sue? Rhonda would like to know.
She's not doing too bad. She's not doing too bad. I'm very proud of her, actually, because we are living in a bomb site. We've just found out the other day that looks like the end of August, before it even, at the earliest, that it'll be completed.
Holy shit.
I know, it's ridiculous. But once upon a time, Mum would not have coped with that sort of thing, and she's actually coping quite well. So probably better than I am, actually, to be honest. So health-wise, she's doing really well, touch wood, at the moment. So hopefully.
She just knows that if she complains, you'll fob her off to her home.
I've actually told her I would never do that.
I'm just kidding.
She's probably watching. Just ignore Dime Mum if you're watching, because she's the one that'll put you in a home. Got to watch some of these girls, I tell you.
Right, so I've done some cogs, and I'm going to. I don't know how I want to do them. That looks good. Where's my cog collection?
This has all been going on since the beginning of February. Rhonda, we found a water leak in the wall between the kitchen and the laundry. And the way we found it was Katie was ironing one day, and there was all water was coming up through the floor. So they fixed the leak. The chippy came in to try and fix the wall that got ripped down to fix the leak. And he opened it up and closed it up straight away and said, no, I'm not touching that. It's got active mold. Had to get so it's all through insurance. So the insurance wanted to know more information, it's just dragged on and on and on and on and on. And they ended up, it had travelled right through the kitchen. and even into my craft room. So we're missing half a wall, half the bottom half of the longest wall in my craft room. We've got no walls in the kitchen or laundry, dining area. We're on a slab, got no flooring. Oh,
Such fun.
just been a nightmare. And then we had to get out for weeks for them to do the work, and we come home and nothing was done except the mold was treated, and that was it. So I can imagine we weren't very happy.
Oh. Okay, I need something.
Yeah. They have they've come to the party and compensated us a bit for our rent, which is good. Not as much as we would have liked, but we're just emotionally drained, and we just, you know what, we just don't want to fight anymore. We just want it fixed, and we love this house and we love the area we're in, and they actually offered us for us to break the lease yesterday, and I just said no, just get it, you know, just get the work done and let us stay. You know, we like the house, it suits us perfectly.
Yeah.
It's not worth the angst and the money and everything to try and move again.
And you just moved there. Like it's
I only got here in December. So
obviously the inspection was never done right. They would have picked that up, surely.
You would have thought so. Yeah.
Okay.
You would have thought so, but
Okay.
we're still in Toowoomba, Rhonda, yeah. We'd love to move to the Sunshine Coast, but God, the cost of living is just horrendous.
Yeah, ridiculous. So I said when Patrick retires, we don't know what we're going to do. We can't afford, because the house we're living in comes with the job.
Oh, okay.
So we're not going to be able to afford rent either. We've got to find somewhere to put our bus. That's basically what we'll be up against.
Yeah, it's tough. Ridiculous. We looked at rentals while we were at the Sunshine Coast, and just for a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1-car garage unit, the lowest price was $800 a week. I mean, who can afford that?
Yeah.
Just crazy.
Well, Brisbane, the house my youngest son was living in when he was going to uni was $800 a week, because it was close to the uni. It was a dump. It was an absolutely unrenovated old Queenslander. It hadn't been painted in 30 years. It was horrible. I don't know how they get away with it, honestly.
How much was he paying?
$800 a week. There was like 4 of them in there, but all
Still,
contributing.
But
ridiculous.
But my youngest, he's renting with 2 of his friends at the moment. They currently pay $430 a week, which is pretty good for the house that they're in. It's like a 4-bedroom house. It's quite a decent house. It's in a nice area. They've got a nice yard. They back onto a park, like a quiet parkland. And now the owner's just told him the other day that he's going to put it, come August, he wants to put the rent up by $150 a week. Yep. I thought there was you couldn't put it up more than like a certain amount. Yeah,
well, I think that what they do is they can't put it up that much, as it can only go up by 10%, I think, at the most.
Of the value or?
Of what they're paying already. They can only put it up 10%. But what they're doing is they're telling them that's what they're going to do, so they move out. And then they can put their own price on the next thing.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. They're supposed to give them, apparently, if they, Maddie said if they going to put them up like over a certain amount or something, they have to give them 2 months notice.
Yeah.
And he hasn't done that. So
Yep.
they're just waiting to see if he actually comes back and says, well, this is what you're going to pay. Yeah. Yeah, 800 a week. Yeah, it's crazy. It's just no.
800 a week, and it's only because they were near the uni, like where he was going to uni, and the prices around there, and it's not flash. I mean, these are really, really old, dumpy houses that eventually will be bulldozed and sets of units will be put on the box. You know, they're those sort of old, dumpy houses.
Yeah. Just, I don't know. I mean, my boys want to buy, but you know, they just, I don't know how they get ahead because they've got to pay this ridiculous amount of rent, but then you've got to have a certain amount of deposit. I mean, how do they save for a deposit when they're paying, you know, the amount that they would be paying to pay their mortgage, you know, like, but they don't take that into consideration. They don't think, oh, well, they're paying this much money now, they can afford a mortgage. They don't take all that into consideration.
No, they don't.
Oh, wow. It's a big, deep conversation, isn't it?
It is. From bums to the cost of living, eh?
Well, same thing.
There's conversations.
Pretty shit, isn't it? Well, there's my music. I have my music down.
Yes, $800 a week was a ridiculous amount. I mean, where they're living, they've moved to South Australia now. Him and his girlfriend live in South Australia, and
that's expensive there.
Not quite as expensive. I think their rent is about $500 and $580 or something a week.
Still ridiculous.
It's still not good, but it's a lot better than it was in Brisbane.
Mm.
And they have to catch a train to work, and like they're right out. They're not in the city this time, so
yeah.
All right. So I have got. Where's the list? Where's the list? We've got. What have we got crossed off? Leather, aqua. We've been going for an hour and I've got 2 things ticked off the list. All right, music paper. Oh, we've got to do a flip out. Let's do a flip out with music paper, and then that will do 2 prompts. On Studios. Really old stuff because I need it to make a flip with it. I need it to be able to hold up. That's too old. This is better. This is called Puck. Mary Andrew, hey? I wonder if that's Mary Preet Andrew. Alrighty, so let's make a circle. Pick it out. Okay, catch you later, Pam. Thanks for popping in.
Okay.
Hinge.
Okie dokie.
How's your list going? What are you ticked off?
I've got aqua, music paper. I've got my flip here that I'm going to actually do something with now. So I'm thinking, I've got to think how I'm going to do this. Had it in my head, so I'm just hoping that it'll work. So someone stole my crocodile now too. Where'd that go? Is it staring at me? I had it on my desk a minute. Oh, here it is under the paper towel.
Cindy did it. Cindy always does it.
Poor Cindy gets blamed for everything.
She does. It's all her fault. Flip out and put a flip out at the other end as well. Just to be extra, I'm doing 2 flip outs.
You've always got to one-up everyone, haven't you?
Yep.
I have to think about this before I put a hole in this page. And wire, I have absolutely no wire, so I stole wire out of Mum's picture hanging kit.
So while I was at reverse garbage the last time, not the one I just got the wallpaper from, but the time before, I got these diodes. For $2 for the whole lot. So,
is that what they are? So what do you use them for? What are they?
Well, I bought them because I was going to make this journal called Fly to the Butterflies, and it was going to be all these hundreds of butterflies that opened up dimensionally every time you did a page, and they were going to be their antlers, and they were going to be steampunk butterflies. They were going to be their antenna, not antlers. They got wire, so why not use them? Seems they're diodes. Grunge them up a little bit. And they can just be part of the cover. How?
So fun. All right, I just got to get my eyelets.
How?
Just getting my eyelets, darling, that's all. I'm going too far. My little shadow following me around.
I'll do. That looks like it should be like that.
No, darling. I'm going to use silver because I've got silver wire. Not that it matters, but I very rarely use silver, so I may as well use some of them up, hey? Oh, if I can get it open. God, I haven't used my crocodile in ages.
Flip out wire music. I'm done. Let's go. Finish. No, just kidding. I'm just
Done it
going to.
already.
I'm all done. I've used all my prompts, but I've still got some decorating to do.
It's not a race die. I've got to hammer these.
I had a hammer. I had a morning.
I don't know if I've even got pliers or anything to cut this wire. She didn't think of that, did I? Silly girl.
Here you go.
You giving me yours?
So I used one of my 7,000 diodes. Does anybody need some diodes? I've got lots of them.
Just a few.
I should make that butterfly one day.
Okay. Here goes nothing. Hey, Deb, how are you? You're in bed watching. Best place to be.
Hi, Deb. Yeah, I'm going to go there early tonight too.
Okay, I've got wire cutters but no pliers. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Oh, wire cutters that hardly even open. Oh, boy.
Unexpected surgery. What's going on?
What, Deb? No good at all.
Inquiring minds need to know because we're just needy like that.
Hi, Leah. Stay in bed.
Lovely, Leah. Stay right where you are. There's no need to get out. All right. What else
Really
do I
need
need?
pliers.
Out. All right. I'm done. I'm done. I'm so proud of myself.
I need pliers. Got no pliers.
Cup of tea went cold. All right. I'm going to put it on full screen and I'll show you what I've done. Little notebook. So, leather is my cover. Might put another cog on the back. Flip out. I've done the flip out of music paper, so that's a twofer. There's one in the front and one in the back as well. And a wire. I've got these little diodes. Actually, I'm going to I need to put a clip on because they just keep coming apart. All right. So wire is these little diodes that I got at the what do you call it? I keep forgetting what it's called. What's the word? Can't remember.
Reverse garbage.
That's the one, reverse garbage. So that's my wire. Music was on the flip out, and Aqua is in the patina on the metal cogs. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Well done.
So I've used some of that metal as faux hinges on here. On the strings, I've cut out some of that metal out of little circles and made dangles on the end of the strings. I've inked all the edges of the coffee dyed, it's actually green dyed papers, dyed with moss green. So that's a cool little notebook.
Nice little book.
Little notebook. It's a little rough, but it's okay.
It's grungy.
I'm happy with that.
That's lovely.
I might put it in the pocket of the Rust journal that I'm making in the morning.
Oh, Deb, no, I didn't see the message. I'm so sorry. Was it where did you send it? I've been very, very hopeless with my phone lately. Let me know where you sent it and I'll go looking for it. Sorry, I missed that.
Just do it. What are you doing?
Well, I'm probably not going to finish mine tonight. I'm
not going anywhere yet, so
I've done, what was it? Aqua. So Aqua background. I've got music paper in the background there as well. Music. This is going to be my flip. Now, I don't have any. I've got wire. I've cut wire to use as hinges here.
Right.
But I don't have any pliers, and I don't know. I could use O-rings or split rings, but I don't know where they are either at the moment because I've got boxes everywhere. So you'll have to trust me that I will use the wire. What else was there?
We'll be holding you accountable.
Yeah, wire, flip. What else was there? Leather. Now, I don't have any leather, but I've made, scrunched up some brown paper here. And probably what I'm going to do is just put a tab on here just so that, well, I mean, you'll know from the hinge anyway, but so that it lifts, you can lift up the page. On the back of here, I'm going to write a quote. And then all these flowers are going to be, I'll go around them with pen. I'm just going to put all these different flowers on the page randomly, as well as here. So they'll sort of all hang over and it'll be like a big lovely garden of flowers.
Cool.
So a bit of fun and getting messy. So I'm just doing some outlines around the leaves, and I probably will put some pen work on the flowers.
Muse for a minute. I need to find my book.
Text message. Okay, Deb, sorry. I will have a look. I have been I've been putting my phone down and having no idea where I've put it. And really have not been checking any of my messages. Thank you, Dawn. I will have a look and I will reply. I promise. I'm so sorry. So that's my plan for this. I think I will go around them in black. I'll do one in black and see just roughly. I should have done it before I cut it up.
Beautiful. Considering you didn't know what the heck you were going to do.
I had sort of something in my head, but just wasn't really sure which direction to take it. So
Beautiful. Oh, I think it's beautiful. All right,
Thank you,
put you up there. Let's just tidy this up a little bit.
yeah, I will do them in black, I think.
It doesn't take long to get so much crap on your table.
Does it? I was talking to a friend the other day. She came over. We just had a few hours crafting together, and she's got people staying at the moment. She can't get to a craft room. She said, I've only got this much space to work in. I said, and what's different? Isn't that what we work in? That amount of space anyway.
Exactly.
So,
People are used to it.
have all this space, and then we end up working in like a 6-inch square if we're lucky.
Yeah, but if you tidy up when someone comes over, like someone comes over to craft with you and you tidy up all the stuff and you get in there and you go, where is such and such?
Where's this? Where's that?
Where's
Yeah.
that? And you spend half the time looking for shit like I do every live.
Yeah. Yes, this is a gel pen. It's my favourite pen, Deb, and I use this in the white and the gold as well. So it's a Signo Uniball. You can get them at Officeworks, are the cheapest to get them. Signo Uniball 0.7 in the black. They do come in all different colours. And the gold and the white, these are just beautiful, and they write over paints and other mediums. If they stop, just rub them on your mat and they'll start again, but they just work beautifully. So they're Uniball Signos as well, but they've got a broad tip, so you'll be able to maybe see the difference. Let me just show you. I don't even know if I'm on camera. I've got a bit of a delay here, so yep. So the top one is the 0.7 and the bottom one is the broad tip. So, and they're cheapest to get at Officeworks. So I use them in white and gold, but they're just, I write with these and I just use them. They're permanent as well, which is good. I use them in my art journals. Whenever I go to Officeworks, I buy maybe 8 or so because I'm always fearful that they're not going to sell them anymore. Isn't that funny? I'm sure there'll be another pen that's similar, but I've always used this one.
What was I going to say? So April was talking about before about people taking prompts all too seriously.
Yeah.
And they need to chill out and enjoy them and interpret them in your own way, and don't be so stuck that wire has to be physically a piece of wire. It can be a paper clip. It can be an earring. It can be
a split ring,
an oval, a split ring, a jump ring, a chain, a piece of chain. It's all made of wire. It doesn't have to be physically a piece of wire. So I use the diodes. Interpret it anyway with the stuff that you have at your hand. Make it fun. Like I was just showing them the.
Just gave me an idea now. Sorry. Keep going.
I was just showing them the card with your go south and string and all that sort of stuff with the boobies. This was for April, Mama Gigi's prompts. Go south, string, and the string lifts her boobies up out of the way.
So good.
It's funny. So have fun. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Interpret it in your own way.
All about, it's just, if it stresses you out, you shouldn't be doing it.
That's it. It's all about the prompt play is for stepping out of your box, your comfort zone. So, you know, you might be used to just working in grunge and metal and all the really dark stuff. And out comes this pink flower frou-frou prompt list, and you've got to try and go with it. First of all, you freak out like Sue did with
Freak
these
out
ones,
like I did this
and
week.
then you make something fabulous like Sue has. So, yep, enjoy it. Have fun with it.
Yeah. I used to be
Yeah.
like that. Remember when I first started doing the lives?
Oh, we used to
all
hang
telling me
shit on you
calm
so
down.
much. Sue, colour outside the line. Sue, put it on crooked. Go on, put it on crooked, Sue.
Yeah. Now I'm just like, slap it down.
Slap it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
We corrupted her. We heckled her into submission.
Yeah. I just remembered that I had this ball chain when you said chain. I thought, oh, maybe I can do that, but it's a bit fiddly because it's so, I don't need that much of it. See if my fingers can get it to work.
I mean, it's the same with the leather. You haven't got any leather. I do because I work with leather a lot. But you've got leather string that some jewelry's made from. And we've all got broken jewelry. You've got faux leather. You've got make your own, like the Momogami stuff where you screw it up and ink it, and you open it up and ink it, and you screw it back up again, and all that sort of stuff. So it makes it look like leather. There's so many ways to interpret. You might have a cow print, like a print, black and white cow print, which I've got some over there. That was a spin-off of leather. It's cowhide. It's a picture of cowhide. So it can go lots of ways. Stop stressing. Stop stressing about the prompts, please. It's all meant to be fun.
Yeah, we've just both had messages this week with people stressing, so we just thought we'd bring it up. And honestly, we don't take it that seriously. You just put your spin on it, and it's just about all getting together and having a bit of crafty fun and arty fun and enjoying time together, really.
I mean, I have been arting and crafting all of my life, and I have a collection from a lifetime of collecting. So me having prompts thrown at me doesn't faze me a lot. The thing that stresses me is finding what I want.
You've got it.
I know I've got it somewhere, but then I have to find something else because I can't find it. But people who are just starting out, use magazines, tear out a picture of a cow and cut its butt and stick it on. Well, there's your leather. There's lots of different ways of crafting, and you craft within your space and what you have and what you dealt with. That's all I wanted to say. I'll stop nagging about it now.
Yes.
Stay calm and craft. Yes. So next, we'll do the prompts for next week in a minute. Tomorrow night, Wednesday night, here Thursday morning for Australia, I have the Make It With Me Rustified with Jen Katie Fiddly Bits, and we will be making the last page in the hybrid journal. And then we'll make, once we've made the last page, we'll make the signature, and then we're going to go back through and decorate all the pages. So the next 2 weeks that will be finished with. And then on Thursday night, America, Friday morning, Australia, we have Use It or Lose It. And the special guest then is Elizabeth Costa-Rogers. And we will be playing with... my brain stopped. We'll be playing with watercolor paper and re-inkers in all sorts of different ways. So that'll be fun.
Sounds like fun. And I'll be live on my channel on Friday night, Australia, but I don't know what that is.
So 7 p.m. will be stupid o'clock this time, like the same time as here. Which is what, 5 a.m. in America?
On the Thursday, is it?
on Friday.
Friday.
Friday morning America will be Friday night here. Yep,
Okay.
early hours. You can go up there.
Oh my goodness.
We're going on you now because I'm finished.
Yeah,
We're watching you.
I just got to try and get this last little bit of ball chain in. It's very fiddly because I didn't want it too long. Just can't.
So
My
don't
fingers-
forget, if you are playing along, you will post a picture of what you made in Sue's group, which is
Be inspired.
Be Inspired Paper Inspirations. So post it on there and you will win something every week. Selena got last week. No, we didn't do last week's. Oh, did we get any?
Selena got a few weeks ago, and I've started putting your goodies together. I've got a pile here. I'm not going to show you.
I already sent to Selena.
Yeah, but she won a few weeks ago prior to when.
Okay.
Yeah, and I owe
But we didn't.
Bev one too, but she's got to send me her address.
Is there still a hashtag? Oh, look, we tried the hashtag thing, and every time I go onto Instagram, I can't remember what the hashtag is, and I wrote it down somewhere, and I can't remember where I wrote it.
Did you have a hashtag? I didn't realize you had a hashtag.
Well, we made one the other day because people were saying they couldn't find your page, and I said, well, just post it on Instagram. And it's like, and then I put your page up, and it's like, I can't remember what.
What if we just do prompt play with Diane Sue? Because I'm sure that won't have been taken.
Let me write it in my book so I don't lose it. I think it was something like that. Can you remember what the prompt was? What the hashtag was? Did I write it in here somewhere? It's people's addresses. We don't want to look at that. Nope, didn't write it down. All right, let's write it in the back of my book here. Pen. Let's go hashtag. With a pen that works would be freaking awesome. Hashtag prompt play die.
Have you got with Diane Sue or?
No, just trying to make it short, not too long. Prompt play and Sue. It's still long, isn't it?
Prompt play AU.
That'll do. That's a good one.
Prompt play AU.
Prompt play AU. There you go. So if you want
for Australia.
Hang on. Let me have a look. Excerpt. Prompt play AU. Prompt play. Prompt play AU. There you go. Hashtag prompt play AU. If you want to play along, post it in hashtag and I will check it out by Friday or Saturday. And if there's some on there, we'll pick a winner. How's that? Let's pick next week's prompts, and then we're going to change the prompts up next week. Where's the prompt list? Okay. Face. Piano roll. any left in here. Colour. Blue. A feather.
Feather. Hmm.
Oh, come out. They're stuck in there. Topper.
Topper.
Topper. Right, there's my pen. Prompts are blue, face, piano roll, feather, topper. Righty.
Face.
Push it.
Feather.
How do you make a piano roll? You push it.
Oh. Oh dear. Well, I think they're even more of a doozy than this week's were.
Oh, I might get to paint. I might paint a face on piano roll. Whoa, we'll see how we go.
Sounds good. Well, don't wait for me because I'm not going to get this finished tonight. I'll put a photo in the group because I don't want to rush it. But you get the idea. So I've done I've used wire, I've used ball chain for the wire. I've got a flip. I've got music.
Hang on. Stop. Let me put on big. A topper is a card topper or a card that you build up and put on the top of a journal or a card. So it's basically
You put on top of something, maybe.
something you put on top of something. Exactly.
Hmm.
Topper's usually made for a journal. You make a card on its own and then you stick it to the top of a journal, the front of a journal.
Yeah.
You can do it for a card. You can do it for anything. You can just make the topper and figure out what you want to do with that topper later.
Yeah. All right. So I've got aqua music in the background, music paper.
Yep.
A flip, a wire, and leather. So my leather is I've just scrunched up this paper, brown paper, and inked it and scrunched it and done all that. And I'll cut a tab out of that.
Yep.
And have no idea where I'm going to put it now. But I was going to put it on here somewhere. But I might even just put it on the top of the page. But I'll work that out. I'll put it. Actually, I'm going to put like some words there. I may even cut it out and match the words with this. Maybe.
Mm.
So yeah, I've used all the prompts. So that's my art journal page. And I'll put
Very
a quote
cool.
on. So that was fun. Enjoyed that.
Now we want to know what the quote's going to be.
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the. I'll take a photo and I'll put it because I'll probably put some aqua paint on here actually because it looks a bit yuck, doesn't it? Because I've got stuff all over it. So I'll probably end up putting some modeling paste and aqua on here so that it all sort of goes together. But I'll do that in the next couple of days. So yeah, I hope you had fun. Dyes looks great. Nice little grungy cog steampunk type journal. And I've got these that I need to finish and cut them out, and I'll use those, and I'll put some leaves.
I just love the difference between what we've made with the same prompt. I love this.
Funny, isn't it? Yeah, it's cool. So yeah, it just goes to show everyone has different stuff and they think differently.
That's it. We all
Yeah.
think differently.
Yeah. Well, I have had so much fun. It's so good to be back, and
It's
I love
good to have
these
you
prompts
back
because they
about
challenge
bloody
me.
time.
I
Slacking.
know, right?
Hopefully things will get back to normal for you soon.
Yeah, I just worry they'll probably end up saying, "Oh, yeah, well, actually, something's gone wrong. It'll be Christmas," you know.
I bought a new phone cover. Isn't it lovely?
Yeah. Anyway, we'll deal with whatever comes. We've dealt with it this long. We may as well just hang around. Well, that's nice. What's that? Your new phone case?
Mate. Well, I ordered 4 phone cases, and the first 3 that came with the wrong case, even though I said exactly what my phone was. But anyway, they kept giving me a refund. And finally I got one that actually fits my phone.
Oh, it's nice.
It's
Lovely.
nice. It's very smooth.
Very nice. Well, we're glad that you came, Dawn. We're lucky
Yes,
you
lovely
were
to have
up
you.
and could catch us.
Alrighty.
You fell asleep for a minute. We're pretty boring, I know. We can take it.
Yeah.
No, you girls have a lovely day.
All right,
You're
enjoy
starting your
yourself.
day and we're ending ours. So
I will wake up to Beth in the morning and watch her, probably still in bed. You'll be
I'll probably
live
watch
about
it.
8 a.m. I think. I got, can't remember where it's gone now. Anyway, I will catch us later. Thanks for coming. See you tomorrow.
Yes, take care. See you next week.
Bye. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up.